Greetings guys, girls, and non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. I am currently in the process of moving flat, so behind me I have too many boxes of albums and merchandise. So please ignore that. It is the tidiest part of my flat. Everything is currently boxes and things on the floor. So this is where we're at. Today's video, we are going to be looking at some things that the nicest men on the internet have been saying. Because it's been a while and I needed to do something kind of in a hurry because I'm kind of in a situation where I don't have that much time spare. And I thought, what better thing to do than look at some of the nicest men. A fun thing about moving though is that I have all my old clothes back. If you aren't aware, I moved out of my last flat in February and then went back home to New Zealand for a few months and then did a little bit of traveling for a few months, then got back to London, and it's impossible to find somewhere to live here. So I was living with my auntie and uncle for a couple of months. So all of our stuff was in storage this entire time. Finally, after too much stress, found a place to live, and I finally have all my stuff. I forgot how much stuff I had. I found like 6 boxes of clothes. I didn't know I had that many clothes. I've been living out of a suitcase. I've had the same like 5 tops for 6 months. That was off topic. Back into the video that I haven't started. So on to the video. If I'm getting to know a girl at a party, bar, nightclub, or festival and wish to hook up with them, how cute would it be if I pulled out a panty from my pocket and gave it to them, followed by saying, "I expect to see you wearing that tonight." Just going straight into it. Oh my god. How cute would it be? Not at all. That's so weird. I really, really hope that you did not try this. Who even comes up with this? In what universe do you live in? What universe do you live in? Because it's not this one. Here's a text conversation that starts in the middle. I'm assuming this person like asked them out because they've gone in with, "I'm not interested, sorry." Looks at you firmly. "I'll give you one more chance. I know you're tired of normal men, right?" Bites lip. "I can take you places you never thought possible. Just take my hand." Slowly outstretches palm. Lol, holy shit, dude. You need to stop messaging me before I puke. Stares in confusion. But, okay. Slowly starts to walk away. Okay. Looks back sadly. Suddenly angry. "You know what? I'm a nice guy. I'm tired of saying it." Turns around with the force of 1,000 suns. "One day I'm going to find a beautiful wife and spoil her with all of my money and wealth. You will still be sucking Chad cock, wishing you never rejected me because you were a dumb bitch. Have a nice life, cunt." Smirks and walk away, giving you the bird. "Oh, and don't fuck with me again or you'll be sorry." Leaves. That was so dramatic. And for what? People who do the like gestures in the like star asterisk things, like, why are you writing a script, bro? You're texting her. Just like, chill. I also love that it ended with like, "Don't fuck with me again." She didn't do anything. All of this was you. You instigated this entire thing. You messaged her. She gave you like 3 words. She didn't fuck with you. You fucked with her. I promise you, she will not bother you again as long as you don't bother her. Because, as she said earlier, she's not interested. But clearly, you were. So there's no point in trying to pretend you were. "Do you need a place to ride out storm?" Jacksonville. "Hello ladies, single man here looking for any single woman needing a place to stay in Jacksonville to ride out the hurricane. I live alone but hate to sleep, but it's more fun to cuddle, hold someone. I don't smoke, drink, or do drugs, but 420 friendly." He needs more punctuation in here. "I have a clean home with room to spare. I'm white, 5'8", 160, blue eyes, and lonely. I've always wanted to be with 2 women at once so we can work something out, lol. You must respond with picture and tell me what you want to do or looking for. If you're looking for something long term with a good man, 50, don't look it or act it, lol. No picture, no reply. I like younger women. Age is just a number. If you send a phone number with your picture, I'll call you, not text. Call. If I can't talk to you, I'm not interested. Plain and simple. Too old for..." Continued. Bro, I like that you're talking as though you're the freaking cream of the crop. But you have so many freaking standards for something that isn't, you're not going to get a single text, even without your like standards that you put in there of like being young, send a picture, I need to hear your voice. Like even without, no one's gonna text you, bro. No one's gonna text you. This is so weird. This is so strange of you. How does your brain even like come up with this idea and think to post it on the internet with your face? And thinking that that's like a good thing to do and that it's gonna work. How clueless are people? Far too clueless, evidently. Because oh my god. What the fuck? This is a Tinder profile. Tim, age 40. Do any females actually respond on here? Just one of the last gentlemen out there. I'm honest, one hell of a cook. Love the outdoors. Can fix anything. Just a good guy looking for my partner in crime who likes to travel, have drinks, and just enjoy life. Is there any woman on here except obese black woman? Oh my god. Dude, what is wrong with you? Even if you want to be fat phobic and racist, right? Even if you want to do that and like not match with those women, because I'm sure they don't want to match with you anyway, why would you put it in your bio? I don't understand people who are so like outwardly bigoted and think that it's funny. Like, they think that it's helping them. They're like, lol, I'm funny. This is funny. It's going to get me a date. No. You're just telling everyone you're an asshole. I just like don't get how you can be so confidently bigoted and then be confused why people don't like you. Like, my guy. I love that it starts with one. You started with females, which instantly red flag. And then you go on to call yourself a gentleman, but you finish it off with just being an asshole. Like, what goes on in these people's heads? Seriously, genuinely, I'm like so baffled by it continuously. Me, don't talk about her that way. Him, yeah, I've been cheating on that bitch for months. Me, you don't deserve her. She deserves a nice guy like me that won't disrespect her at every turn. What are you gonna do? Be her knight in shining armor? I knelt down and punched the concrete, blood gushing out of my knuckles. I showed him my hand and said, this concrete won't break. But your bones will, you piece of shit, Chad. He started crying and ran away. Suffice to say, I got the girl. Every time I see that Chad, I give her a big kiss. He turns his head away and runs off. We cheered every time we walked down the hallway now. Okay, well, this was obviously written by a 14-year-old who, like, watched Andrew Tate videos. But my god! I love the way that these are written. It's so funny. The energy of them is so amusing. It shouldn't be as funny as it is, but it's hilarious, and I live for it. 10 out of 10. It's terrible, horrific, but so good. This is a Tinder conversation. Beauty, heart. I suck at first messages, never know what to write. Thank you. If it makes you feel better, I'm in that boat too. It's nice to meet you. How are you today? I'm lovely, thanks. How's your day? Anything exciting? Good talk, haha. Alright, relax, dude. It was 9 minutes. I have a life. Lamau. All good. Take care. You too. Dude. Question mark. Which, can I say how helpful it would be if you could just say a question mark in your everyday life? Because, like, I need that. Oh, I was just mimicking you. Online dating's pointless, lol. Not sure why I even try anymore. With that attitude, I don't either. You girls can't carry a conversation. Expect men to do everything. You girls have too many options and put in zero effort. Effort. That's hilarious. You're giving off incel vibes, babe. Be careful. Lol, just unmatch me, thanks. Bye. I'm not bothered, but you are, so you can. Alright, relax, dude. It was 9 minutes. I have a life, Lamau. Pretty catty response. To you, maybe. I guess. So where do we go from here? Do you want to keep talking, or are you done with me? You're joking. You have zero respect for me as a person. I took 9 minutes to respond because I was on my way home, and you send me a real immature good talk and then continued to bash my entire gender and insult me. Yeah, real panty dropper. Sign me the F up. Bro, how do you just like think this is a normal conversation to have? How do you feel so entitled to a stranger's time? You send one message, it takes 9 minutes to reply. I take hours to reply. Because like, I don't have the mental capacity to talk to you right now. I'm sorry. Doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you. Just means that like I have other shit to do and like my brain can't talk to people sometimes. Just like deal. Because people have lives, especially strangers, bro. Especially strangers. They don't owe you anything. Calm down. And don't turn that into like a whole weird I hate women thing, because my God, what is wrong with you? Undoubtedly the best picture I took at my sister's wedding, and it's this girl sitting there looking miffed into the camera with the bride and groom kissing behind her. And then a really lovely fella commented, the unmistakable look of someone who bought the idea that you can reject every decent hardworking guy in favor of bad boys and now can't even get a date for a wedding, much less a husband. Dude. Bro, my guy. What? It was just a funny post. Have a laugh. She's not complaining. She's not complaining that she doesn't have a date. It's just funny. And like, I don't know where this idea of like, yeah, this is what happens when you reject every nice guy like me. You don't know her love life. You don't know her dating history. She could have had a date for all you know. Her date could have been in the friggin' bathroom. She could be gay. Maybe she's never turned down a nice guy. Maybe she's gay. Or maybe she's just gotten out of a relationship and doesn't feel like being in one right now. Or maybe relationships aren't everything. There are so many things that this picture could be, but the main thing that it is a joke because it's funny to look like a third wheel sometimes. It's kind of funny, all right? So lighten up, have a laugh, and maybe then you'll find someone to love you. When you see a girl sitting alone at the train station, so you go buy her chocolate and coffee and sit down with her and she rejects it, me for being a decent human being, I guess. Haha. I also would reject that. That makes me super uncomfortable. Firstly, I'm vegan, so if you bought me a coffee and a chocolate, I wouldn't be able to eat or drink it anyway. So maybe ask, because people have dietary requirements. And also, like, you could have drugged that, bro. If some random guy comes up to me and gives me a coffee without talking to me first, and I'm sitting alone, I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting you, because this person posted a text message from a guy from her class at uni that they spoke to for 3 hours, and at one point mentioned her boyfriend because he came up in conversation, and then this guy texted her this. I know we just met, and I know we're both still learning from each other, and we have both a lot in common on our interest and what we like and love to do. And we both are science majors and love sciences so much. But I wanted us to hang out, get together, learn more about each other. I wanted to take you out to many lovely places like parks, libraries, virtual realities, concert gyms, work out together, eat together, play music, games, do a lot of scientific activities together. And then I was thinking bringing my Hubble G-Skyer space telescope to you. Until you said to me straight up out of nowhere, already taken by some dude, I have a boyfriend, so yeah. I hear too many freaking girls always bring that up, and always with some other guy. I'm very pissed off, upset, angry, hurt, and disappointed. I was happy to meet you until you said you got a dude you're with, so forget, never mind. Actually speechless? What? How are these people real? Bro, the fact that you sat there and listed out all the things you wanted to do with this girl you talked to for like less than 3 hours shows that like you're not the person that I want to date, because you seem a little bit too obsessive, and that's kind of a manipulative trait. And it's a bit creepy. It's a bit weird. And like the fact that you instantly lose respect for someone because you find out they're dating someone else, it's really strange, bro. It's really strange. Let people have relationships. They're not entitled to you. Why are you so pissed off that people are in relationships? It happens. Get over it. You wanted to be in a relationship with her. So like, yeah, it makes sense that she's in a relationship. I'm sorry that it bothers you, but bro, chill out. She didn't need to know all that information. You didn't need to tell her all that information. Now it's going to be real awkward at school. Like, settle, petal. Okay, this is a text conversation between two people who are doing like a group project together at, I'm assuming, university. Hey, is this blank? It's blank from Lit. What's up? Oh, hey, yeah, it's me, lol. Good, good. Hoping you hadn't given me a wrong number. Lol, I just had to give you my full name, my dude. Of course I got it right. Of course, you're a smart one. Thanks, lol. Anyways, Blank wants to know when we can meet to go over all the stuff from this morning. She said the sooner the better since it's a lot and we're sort of pressed for time. I really need to like distinguish these characters with voices. I'm just gonna like do this and you can look at me on the bottom of the screen. Anytime is fine, but I wanted to ask, after all that boring crap, whenever that may be, would you like to grab a drink with me? I know a great place downtown called Blank. It's a cute little bar and grill. I think you'd love it. Oh, thank you so much, but I'll be busy all week. I'm sorry. And also, I don't mean to read into things, but my bad if this isn't what you meant, but I am lesbian and I do have a girlfriend, just by the way. I know what you identify as, but I'm nothing if not a persistent bastard. Why the quotations, my guy? I'm a lesbian, lol. Please don't be a persistent bastard, Lamau. And also, anytime doesn't answer my question, Marianne needs to know a specific time so we can all be ready. Oh, come on. I'm a chill dude. You don't have to worry with me. I know lesbian is a label girls use to keep away the creeps, which is, I must admit, a very smart move. But I'm chill. You don't have to worry. I just want to get some drinks, maybe some food. It'll be a good time. Promise. Dude, first of all, what the f***? Lesbians are women attracted to women. It's not a conspiracy. Second, I said thank you, but no to the going out. Third, please give me your answer. We need to work on this shit. Honey, I've been around the block. I know my way around this world and around women. A woman isn't attracted to other women because femininity is not attracted to femininity. It's biologically impossible. You're so smart. I know you know this. Please just go out with me. I promise. I'll make it worth your while and your girlfriend, friend who is a girl, I got the code, won't mind. I know it. Okay, nope, dude, what is wrong with you? The only correct thing you said is that I'm smart. But it doesn't take smart to tell that you're a douche, so quit it. I'm gay, homo, attracted to women. I like boobs, breast, titties, what have you. And I'm not going out with you. God, you're annoying. I'm literally telling you I understand the situation and you're still playing games? What's wrong with you? If you're being serious, you do know you have a biological mental disease, right? You've seen my course roster. You know I'm qualified to diagnose that. Tell Blank I won't be there. You can all do my share. I don't want to see you. You've deeply upset me today. This proves so much. Oh no, we're sure as hell not doing your share, bud. Think again. What we're gonna do is make sure you get a 0. Effing slut, you probably were serious, weren't you? Effing mentally ill bitch, trying to tell me I'm in the wrong. Well, I have news for you. You're a whore, a low-grade whore. I tried to give you something, throw you a bone if you will, and you stupidly refused like the mutt you are. Have fun doing my part, whore. Could have won big. Shame. Oh my god. What is wrong with people? Jesus. So much going on with this one. Why do men? Just why? Why do you feel entitled? You're in a group project. Just do your assignment. It's so funny because like, even if she wasn't a lesbian, even if she wasn't in a relationship, what about that conversation made you think that was gonna work? Even if she was lying, which she obviously wasn't, what did you think was gonna happen? How did you think that was gonna be effective? How? Just take no as an answer and carry on? It's this wild thing to me because like once you persist that much through so many no's, if they do finally say yes, surely you know it's because they felt pressured into it. Surely that's in your mind and you feel guilty about that. That's so insane to me because I already feel guilty when people say yes after I ask once because I'm like, what if they're just doing it to make me feel better? Like, I just hate asking people to do things because I feel like I'm being bothersome and I feel guilty about it all the time. I don't know how you can like do that and then confidently like be like, yes, they said yes, and then go through with it and do it with an absolute clean conscience. Like that's insane to me. That's wild. How do you fully pressure people into things and not feel guilty or weird about it? And also, bro, just respect people's identities and like shut the fuck up. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Do your work and leave people alone. This reminds me of a conversation I had once, actually. I had this guy in my DMs when I was dating my ex-girlfriend. He was telling me he could see I wasn't gay and he could see it in my eyes. He was like, you don't really love her. You're not really gay. I can see it in your eyes. You'd rather be with a man like me. And I was like, bro, what? The what? It's weird because I'm always like, I always read these things and I'm like, this isn't real. There's no way this is real. And then I remember instances in which it has happened to me. And I'm like, I can't believe that this shit is actually real. It's baffling. Truly baffling. So anyway, I'm going to leave this here because my camera's about to die. So I hope that you did enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you want to see from me next time. Maybe next time I'll be in a better space. Who knows? Thank you to my Sprout Nova patrons, whose names are up on the screen right now. And a massive thank you to my Kiwi Cat patrons. Wolf, Toulouse, Bobby, Sparrow, Josh, Mandy, Robbie, Christy, Ikazel, The Alienated Librarian, Skyla, and Ishtar Hope. I love and appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for joining. If you would like to be on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/savvycat. For as little as £1 a month, you get my videos a day early, and then from there you get more and so forth. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, The Queer Kiwi, and Twitter, That Queer Kiwi. Subscribe and like and comment and share and all that jazz. Hit the bell. You know, I always forget to say that, so I've said it now. Also subscribe to my second channel, Kiwi with a Q, and my podcast, Savvy Cat Podcast, which I need to shorten this list. Maybe I'll just put it all in text. Anyway, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Wow.